searching high and low. Love of my life, you've heard me.
Life gives us freedom to experience everything we want, but also teaches us a lesson in every mistake we make. We cannot control someone's loyalty when we talk about love. No matter how good you are to them, it doesn't mean that they will treat you the same. No matter how much they mean to you, it doesn't mean that they will value you the same. Without respect, love is lost. Without caring, love is boring. Without honesty, love is unhappy. Without trust, love is unstable. Someone said that trust is the first step to love. But what will happen when you get to the point that the person you trust the most will earn your trust? Are you going to love them still? Today, let us hear the love story of the Queen frontman Freddie Mercury and his first boyfriend David Means. But before that, I invite you, my dear friends, if you are not yet my subscriber, to please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you will be updated to my next video. And the story goes like this. In the early 1970s, Freddie Mercury and Mary Astin enjoyed the fruit of their love with each other. As the years went by, their relationship became stronger than before. But in all those years with full of love, there was something that happened unexpectedly. On June 1975, when Freddie was on his way home to the flat in Water Road, Putney popped in to see his friend Cherry Brown, and there was a gay club called Rod's, which later became the cabaret club Country Cousins. When he glanced about the place, he saw his old friend Malcolm Gray, who was walking towards him, that looks a bit glum, but pleased to see him. And then Malcolm invited Freddie Mercury to have a drink with him, with his friend David Means. In that table, Freddie Mercury was shy, and Malcolm introduced him to his friend David Means and said, "Darling, my friend is a queen in a rock band and is very depressed and needs cheering up. I want you to meet Freddie. He's a bit down in the dumps." And David Means said, "Are you?" And Freddie said, "Oh, I'm just a bit pissed off with the way things are going with the new album. It's taking forever." And they started talking with each other about the new album of Queen and management issues. Freddie seemed interested and started telling David about his life. At first, David didn't believe that Freddie was gay, but Freddie told him that rock singers were not famous for being gay. They are known in some circles as gay behind the scenes, but they are not openly gay because their good career will become affected. Freddie and David enjoyed their conversation at the time, and they found out that they had a lot in common. According to David, in his book This Was the Real Life, Freddie is very sweet and a nice guy. When they left the gay bar, Freddie leaned over and kissed him and said that he would love to meet him again and invited him to the studio. They exchanged numbers and started meeting each other. They quickly fell in love. In the beginning, Freddie was in love with the idea of a lasting gay relationship. But it was very difficult to juggle Freddie's busy life and David's management activities. On August 1975, David was allowed to listen to Bohemian Rhapsody for the first time. And shortly afterwards, Freddie invited David to a restaurant. He told David that he is living with his old friend Mary. He lied to David about his relationship with Mary and was cheating with her.
Love of my life, don't leave me.
David was the reason why Freddie Mercury broke up with Mary Austin. They started dating early 1975 when Freddie was still with Mary. They were a couple for about 3 years and Freddie even bought a flat for the two of them. Freddie wrote, "You take my breath away," and "Good old-fashioned lover boy" for David. David wrote in his book that Freddie would panic at the idea of his parents finding out that he is dating a guy. Freddie once had dinner with Mary and his parents and returned to David's flat crying because his mother had asked him if he is up to his old tricks again. The old tricks remark meant that his mother asked him if he is seeing men again. According to David, Freddie's constant fear affected his mental health and the relationship. When Freddie flew to America, he fell in love with Joe Fanelli. As with Mary before, he wanted to keep David in his life and offered him another flat. Freddie told David that he needs to understand that he has enough love for both of them. But David didn't want to accept that and broke up with him. The relationship began on 1975 and ended on 1978. What can you say about Freddie's feelings, my dear friends? Can you really love two persons at the same time? Can you easily fall in love to another person if you truly love someone? I just want to hear your voice in the comment section below if you have something to say in mind. Our channel's community would like to read your bright side idea, and this would bring interesting topic for each and every one of us. Freddie is a man who is searching love that could accept and understand him. This story is the beginning of his journey in searching his true love. Long-distance relationship is one of the toughest situations when it comes to love. It is a test to both lovers when they are apart. It can ruin a relationship if love is shallow and may cause bad memories and heartaches. It is also a measure of love where trust and loyalty can be shaken. In the end, the one that conquers this kind of situation will bear more fruit of love. Someone said that loving someone you don't see every day is not a bad thing. It's just a proof that love is not in sight, but in the heart. But what will happen when you get to the point where you realize that you're the only one doing this? Will you still love that person again? Or you will give up? And the story goes like this. On 1978, the Queen Band went to North America for their jazz concert tour. They will be having 35 concerts there in different states, including New York City, where at that moment, HIV cases are high in numbers. During that time, people are not taking it seriously. That is why there is a vast spread of HIV there, especially in the gay clubs. Before the tour happened, Freddie Mercury told David Means that they will have a concert tour in North America, and they will go there with the band. Freddie told him to stay and wait for him to return because he is just protecting his career and the Queen. They kept their relationship private for a long time and made Mary Austin his on-screen girlfriend, but Freddie promised him that he will send letters. Probably Joe and Freddie Mercury met during their tour in North America, but nobody knows about the exact place where they met. Joe was 27 at the time and a professional chef and already worked in many restaurants when they met. Freddie fell in love with him because he is a unique person with a good heart.
Raise a little big hollow.
At that moment, Freddie already cheated to David because Freddie began dating and was sexually involved with Joe. Freddie told Joe to hide the relationship as the same reason with David, that he wants to protect his career and the band. Later on, Freddie don't know how to handle his relationship to both of them. That is why he made a confession to David and said, "Darling, I have a relationship with another man. I'm sorry."
This man, come on, I just can't handle it.
But Freddie said that he loved them both. He offered a flat to David, just like what he did to Mary, but David didn't accept it and broke up with him because he was hurt.
Love of my life, you've hurt me.
Joe moved to Britain because of Freddie and lived with him for about 2 years. It was Joe who ended the relationship because he was a very sensitive guy who could not handle hiding his relationship with Freddie constantly because of all the pressure. Joe started drinking a lot of alcohol. According to David Means, Freddie called him and cried about Joe breaking up with him.
You've broken my heart and now you leave me.
Between 1981 and 1983, Joe wished not to have contact with Freddie to get his life together again, even though they would occasionally meet each other. Freddie understood and still renewed Joe's visa every year, so he could work as a chef in London restaurants. There are rumors that the romantic relationship continued into 1980 to 1981. They were never completely out of each other's lives because Joe meant a lot to Freddie. They later became best friends, and Joe started to work as Freddie's cook. Later on, Freddie also wanted Joe to live with him and his partner Jim Houghton in Garden Lodge. When Freddie was sick, Joe nursed him every day. Even though he was also suffering from AIDS when he nursed Freddie. According to Jim Houghton, Joe Fanelli died in 1992 after Freddie, but according to some books, he died months after Freddie. Their relationship started in 1978 and ended in 1979. What can you say about the relationship, my dear friends? If you are in a situation just like the secret relationship, what will you probably do? Is Joe's decisions right? How about the feelings of Freddie Mercury? I just want to hear your voice in the comment section below if you have something to say in mind. Our channel's community would like to read your idea, and this would bring interesting topic for each and every one of us. Freddie Mercury continued his love quest journey after all the heartaches and disappointments he encountered. Our next video will be the part 4 of Freddie Mercury's love life. Please stay tuned for our next video, my dear friends. If you liked the video, please share it to your friends and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I just want to shout out and thank those people who joined my channel's membership button, and to those who sent me super thanks when every time I upload a new one. To Linda Bliffert, Michelle Brobst, Sarah Thomas, Jolodib, Molly Beverly, and Mon Creek Creek. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, my friends, for your help, love, and support for me and my channel. When every time you do that, it motivates me to do more. I will appreciate more if you will send me some super thanks after watching this video. Thank you so much again, and God bless. Shalom.